Hi, I'm Misty Rose. I'm going to tell you about my service learning project. My service learning project is with Kindred Connection Foundation, Inc. They're located in Lakeview, Oregon, which is in Lake County. Their motto is transforming lives by helping the community. They are creating a brighter future for seniors and those with disabilities, and they do that by helping purchase DME, which is durable medical equipment, and they provide holiday meals, and they try and do small things in the community for the seniors specifically. For my part of helping them this time, I helped them plan their grand opening. They've been open for a couple years now, and they've just been running out of the founder's home. That's where they hold their board meetings. That's where they do all of their brainstorming. And so they finally got a spot in a building where they're now going to be open to the community. And part of their grand opening is that they are having some doctors, some nurse practitioners, and some RNs that are going to be there at their grand opening, and they're going to be doing feet checks. They're going to be doing blood pressure. There is just general things that they were going to be doing for the seniors. But the most important things are they're going to have these providers there to check feet, because diabetes is kind of rampant in this area. And because of that, the feet need to be checked regularly. Toenail trims need to be done by a professional and cannot be done by the nail salon, or shouldn't be done by a nail salon or a family member, say. Then the doctor knows if there's a cut or something going on with the feet. So there's that. I was able to plan their party for their grand opening by getting those providers to volunteer their time. I also was able to work with a couple restaurants so that they could order food through the restaurants instead of having to go to the market and buy food at regular price. The restaurants were able to get us wholesale prices and to provide us with product that we wouldn't necessarily be able to get if we went to the market. We also were able to get some local businesses, because this is a very small town, just a couple hundred people. Some of the local businesses donated some items that we could use as raffle prizes. One thing that we got was a gift certificate for $50 to a restaurant, which we're using as a raffle prize, but these are not, this particular prize isn't for money. So you show up, we give you a raffle ticket, you fill out the raffle ticket, you put it in the drawing. At the end of the day, we'll do the drawing and somebody will win that $50 gift certificate to the restaurant. Excuse me. So that's one way I help them. Another way that I was able to help them is I've taken multiple grant writing classes and have written multiple grants and been awarded those grants. So I was able to review some grants that they had already written and got approved for, but then I was also able to look at some grants that they had written and they didn't get approved for. And what I was looking for was maybe errors in spelling, or errors that weren't information that wasn't provided, such as current bank statements or something like that. Just kind of depended on what the grant was for. But I was able to do that, and I was able to help gather information for a different grant that they wanted to write for. We won't know if that grant is approved until the end of April, so excited to see. I have opted to continue to work with this foundation. It happens to be a community that my biological parents live in, so eventually they're going to be at that age where they need this help as well, so hopefully I can give a little, and someday they might need to take from the foundation. We'll see. The party for the grand opening does not happen until May 9th. So I won't know how that turns out until after graduation, which I'm still excited for them, and sad that I'll miss actually being there because I'm actually going to attend graduation. Exciting for me. What did I learn about managing nonprofit? What I really learned was it's a lot of work, especially in the case of my foundation, because it's really 3 people. It's 2 directors and a grant writer, and they're all volunteer. I will say that they work very well together. They have a monthly meeting where they come together and talk about the grants that they have, talk about services that they're providing. There's a lot of money going out and not a lot of money coming in. The founder of the foundation, she also runs a in-home health care, so a lot of the money comes from the in-home health care. She does not collect a paycheck. Bad, I know, we've discussed this with her, but she really is doing this for the right reason, and so a lot of her cash flow from her in-home business goes out to the community, and that is the real reason why she started the foundation. I would say my biggest recommendation is for her to stop paying out of her own pocket to support the foundation, to continue to apply for grants, continue fundraising, because it's new and there's not a lot of people that know about it. She's just now starting to get flyers out, to get information to the restaurants that are in town. It's a tiny town. Remember, it's a tiny town. So there's 3 little restaurants, and she's gotten her information in all 3 locations. She's really telling all of her patients, the doctors, the providers, about the foundation, and I'm happy to say that there has been, since we started planning and getting the information out into the area, there's a little money coming in from the community. We hope that some of the prizes that we got for grand opening, that we'll be able to sell some raffle tickets and make some money there. We have about 15 prizes. Everything from somebody donated a whole Scentsy basket. We have a Bath and Body Works basket. We have a couple different baskets that are nice baskets that we're hoping will bring in a little money for the foundation that were donated. Yeah, I think that's it. It was a great experience, and I hope that I get to continue with them for some time, and maybe someday they'll hire people and I will get to be a paid employee. In the meantime, I'm just a volunteer and I'm really enjoying it.